afternoon and welcome to Taiwan. I'm going to take off my mask only for a very, very short time because I'm about to do a performance for you beautiful children and everybody else that's watching this. Now, before I continue, I would like to say hi everybody, my name is Luigi. I love to perform. This is my passion and I really love your country, Taiwan, and I believe very soon things will get better. More ice cream for you and definitely more fun. Now, until that time comes, please enjoy my show. Jesus loves you a lot. And stay safe, wear a mask, and let's do this together. Here we go. Let's do this together. Okay, to start, what I'm going to do is take these gloves, very important to protect your hands from the $10 shop in Sunshine. Now I'm going to give these gloves to this wonderful, beautiful young assistant here. I'm going to ask her to place the gloves on her hands. Very important to wear gloves, they will protect your hands. Wonderful, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, I knew you were. These are handcuffs, they are real as you can get. Hear the click? Hear the click. Now I'm going to take handcuff number 1, place it over my hand, and as I do, I'll press it, and when I press it, you'll hear it click. Take my hand, make it tight. Take this one, open, and I'm going to ask you to hold that one. Now I'm going to take this chain. This is real chain. It is extremely strong and extremely heavy. Not as heavy as me. I'm going to take the chain, place it through the handcuff, and I'm going to ask my lovely assistant to lock me up. There we go. That's good. Now, as you see, I have the handcuffs and the chain. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this chain to this wonderful lady and ask her to move just a little bit back. That's fantastic. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. When I turn around, I'm going to take my left hand and place it around the chain like this, so it's nice and locked, and then the chain will go around my body. In due time, it will be completely around my body, and I will give you a great escape. So here we go. I'm going to count to 3. When I say 1, 2, 3, I'm going to start to turn around. So first of all, before we do that, I'm going to ask the lady to pull the chain. Okay. That's good. Now, turning around. As I turn around, I am now going to get my hand in the chain. I'm going to turn my hand around and it's now locked. Now what I'm going to do is ask you to pull very tight. So as you see, my 2 hands are now locked together. What I'm going to do now is just turn around, and as I turn around, the chain is going around my body. Now, as I say, don't play around with this because this is real and it's really, really dangerous. So I'm going to have the chain tight around my body. As you see, it's getting tighter and tighter. When it gets tighter and tighter, what happens? You can see my muscles. Don't worry about that. I'm all fat though. Okay, keep going, keep going. That's good. Now, as you see, my hands are locked together, the chain's around me, but we're going to make this just a little bit more difficult. How are we going to do that? Well, this chain is going to go under my leg and over my shoulder on my left side and my right side. When that happens, the chain that goes under my leg will press onto the chains that are going around my arms. That will make the chains extremely hard to escape from. So to do that, I'm going to turn around one more time, place the chain on my shoulder. I'm going to ask this lovely lady, my assistant, to pull the chain. Please, can you pull? That's it. That's good. And now I'm going to ask you to place the chain under my leg. And I'm going to ask you to pull. That's it. And pull the chain very tight. Keep pulling, pull very hard, very tight. That's good. Now I'm going to ask you to go around my body. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And now what I'm going to do is ask you to pull very tight. There we go. Now as you see, there is a chain now on my right shoulder that is pulling down on the chains around my arms. This is really, really, really difficult to do, and it's really, really, really difficult to move. So what I'm going to do now is ask this lovely lady to go under my leg. That's it. And ask her to go on my left shoulder with the chain. That's good. And I'm going to ask her now to pull the chain really tight. That's good. Now I'm going to ask you to go around my body. That's good. Keep going. Keep going. And pull one more time. That's good. And I'm going to ask you now to follow me. Follow me. We're going to IKEA. No, we're not. Okay, I'm going to ask you to take the chain. And I'm going to ask you to lock the chains together. And make sure it's very tight.
Okay.
And make sure it's locked. There we go, beautiful. You have got to be one of the most amazing assistants I've ever had. Well done, I'm proud of you. Now, I'm going to make this go from difficult to very difficult to really, really difficult. You're thinking, how can I do that? Well, stay here, keep watching, and you'll see. I'm going to ask my assistant to take the tape, and I'm going to ask my assistant to tie the tape around my knees. There we go. Around my shigai. That's it, around my knees. Keep going. And a little bit lower. That's it, that's good. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Okay, and as my assistant is now about to break the tape. About to break the tape. Okay. There we go. Now, I did tell you that I'm going to make this really, really, really dangerous, right? And really difficult. So, and you did wait, right? Great. So now, let's get to the business part. I'm going to ask my assistant now to place the tape around my arms. Whatever you do, please do not try to copy this in any way or form, because this is extremely dangerous and I am extremely skilled to do this because I have taken many years to do this. So please do not try to copy what you're about to see. It is really, really hard. Okay, so please place the tape around my arms. That's it.
Yeah.
Lovely. Keep going. 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 And a little bit higher. That's great. Okay, that's good. Yep. Okay, now, everybody, I just want to show you how hard this is. I am now jumping and the chains are not even moving. It's really hard. Okay, here we go. I am now going to escape. To start the escape, I'm going first to loosen the chains. To do that, I have to do special arm movements. This looks extremely weird, but that's what I have to do. Now, I'm moving my arm and my shoulder. This is vibrating the chain. Now, I've got the chain a little bit loose on the bottom. Now, I need to get the right chain on my right shoulder over my head. How can I do that? It is really important to be accurate here because I'm going to try to get the chain in my mouth to throw over my head. So here we go. And now, the chain goes over my head. Ow. That's the first one. It is now on my nose, and I look really silly. Attempt number 2. E-er. There we go. Now, as you see, the chain now over my head, but I'm still in trouble. What I need to do is I need to make sure that the tape around my legs can be gone as soon as possible. So I'm going to cause a little bit of power by bending my knees. And as I bend my knees, I'm going to put all the pressure on my left knee. This is extremely dangerous. Do not try this at home. Feel like a bird. There we go. Now that is open. So now my legs are free. There is a chain under my leg. I need to shake that. There we go. Now as you see, my arms are still very much trapped. So what I'm going to do now is place the chain over my head again for a second time. When I do this, it should be okay to release the chain from my hand. As you see, still really, really difficult. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call. I'm going exhausted. I'm going to do small jumps. What are small jumps? Small jumps is where the chain starts to move higher. So as you see, small jumps. Now I'm going to try to grab the chain in my mouth and lift it over my head in front of me. Not easy. It's really hard, but I still love it. There we go. Now, as you see, taking the chain. But, do you think it's over? No. We have the handcuffs. And we have my hair. So I have to get ready. There we go. Taking the umbrella. Taking the tape off. There we go. No more chain. Opening the umbrella. Breaking the umbrella. Breaking the metal inside the umbrella. Now this, you're really careful that you don't cut your hands. There we go. One more time. Now in here, bend this way, like this. And inside here, you have the inner lining of the umbrella. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this inside the handcuff, which is a real handcuff, made in Taiwan, and I'm going to turn it around. As you see, in here, and now open. We're going to do the other one. Place it in the hole, turn it around. Place it in the hole, turn around, and open. It is my pleasure and my honor to do this show for you. But remember, we have something that we need to do. It is called a mask. And you know why we wear masks? Because we respect the law, we love each other, and we're going to keep Taiwan safe together. God bless. That's what I need. I love you.